Hello all of you people, welcome back to this very calming video of Celeste, the very calming Celeste game. No worries here, we're just all hanging out and being very calm.
Yeah, I mean, just look at how chill this game is.
There's no anger whatsoever.
Okay, seriously, who let out all this gas in this commentary?
Number 15.
So welcome welcome back, everybody.
I mean, you said chill.
I think it's clear who hated the idea.
As I can get.
That was
No,
like
James doesn't want to do it anymore.
Okay, suddenly your voice, Seeley, changed into Laura Bailey as Lust.
What?
Like no, the way
Lust
your
from
voice.
what?
Have you ever seen Fullmetal Alchemist?
Oh yeah,
I
that
have-
was sorry.
Yeah, the
It's a bit serious.
Yeah, no, the character Lust, like your voice right there, just sounded exactly like hers.
Does it still sound any better even though I do this?
Yeah, slightly.
She has long claw
And
fingers.
what's happening here is And what's happening here is Shane. That's
Sorry, I forgot my
here,
keys.
and what's happening here is they're bringing back this whole next chapter is dealing with more and more time blocks.
The beat blocks.
91.
One element of
You're
this
welcome, by the way.
So one element that you need to one element of this chapter that you actually are going to need to remember is even after it clicks, even after the timer clicks to say, hey, the block should appear now, if at any point in time you are over where the block is, it will not appear until after you've left it. So don't worry about the block spawning on you and crushing you or anything like that.
Yeah.
That would be some serious Mighty Switch Force shit right there.
That'd be
no worries about that.
It'd be Mighty Shit Force.
It makes sense for a dream world, really.
Yeah,
Also, it feels like the beat's slowing down.
Here it's slowing down, and I have to... Ready? Okay. No!
So, at the very end of the last
Nice.
part, we learned that this is all dream, right?
Yep. And this entire dream...
This is all
Is
dream.
just
Titus
representing-
never existed. The world is... Sorry.
The stream is representing Madeline's... Okay, it's back up. The beat. The stream is representing Madeline's own, like...
Actually, this is
refusal
faster.
to accept... I guess you could call it, like... This is one of her stages of grief, or this is her trying to accept that the old lady is unfortunately dead.
Actually, I took this as a representation of her depression. Because
I mean,
consider
could
the
be that.
entire deep sea theme.
Hey, Expedia. I mean, that does make sense in that what's happening is that, like... You're right, like, this is, like, the worst it's ever been because she is dealing with, like, true loss now, suddenly.
Lost and
opposed
not
to just
sure how
wrong.
to, what to make of it.
Right. Jeez.
And to think, everything seemed to work out so well before this chapter came around. Then all of a sudden, the poor old Bone had to die.
Right, out of nowhere, even.
Dang it!
Well, thinking about
But-
it...
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's part... Okay, it's kind of dark humor, I guess, but that's why I do like the line of, I can't believe you're gone. Okay, actually,
Oh,
I
okay,
can't
maybe I
believe it,
can.
but you were really old, but...
But there's that whole thing.
I'm just sorry. Just reminds me of
this
that
looks
one.
impossible, but
Man,
it
I was
isn't.
gonna say, how do you accomplish this?
What I need to do
Really
is
effective timing.
you need to time it, because again, remember, the block will not spawn if you're over it.
This is like the most
So-
diabolical edition of Pushmo I've ever seen.
No kidding.
There we go.
But yeah,
So
I was
again,
just
I need to
like,
time it so that I need to time it so that the block is over me. There we go.
We got the bird!
Get off! You're hurting me!
Got it!
I'm literally just a bird, you idiot!
Oof! Got you! Finally!
Are you okay, Bert?
Now where's Granny?
I think she accidentally killed it. Oh wait.
Help.
Oh no! Are you okay?
What do you think?
Oh.
Screw you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Well, you did!
No, you don't!
Wait, please don't leave!
You almost
I
killed
worked so
me,
hard
right?
for this! I died so many times! Please
Seriously?
tell me,
They never acknowledge it all the time she's died.
you're part of Granny, right?
Who's Granny?
If you have to go, then take me with you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Let's
no.
not go that road.
Oh,
Madeline, stop!
thank you.
You can't go with her.
Sad that our darkness has to be our voice of reason.
Shut up! You couldn't force me to give up on the mountain.
Yeah, she's...
And you can't force me to give up on Granny. Go away. I'm not forcing you.
I want to give both of them a hug because...
I know. I'm asking you.
Now, okay, I want to give Madeline a hug, and I want to flick Madeline on the nose, but then give her a hug afterwards.
I miss Granny too.
To be fair, they did share a bit of a hugging moment in the main campaign.
She meant
Yeah.
a lot to both of us.
And I do think Madeline is a villain done right from the first game, from the first base game to now.
Then why is it so easy for you to leave her behind? It's not easy. Maybe I pushed us to get over it too quickly. But this isn't healthy either. I just want us to survive this.
Again, this is something you have to literally break your balls to experience.
I know.
Again, that is why they have YouTube.
I know she's gone.
Yep.
And this is just a dream. Catching this bird won't bring her back.
Wonder how Theo's doing.
Who cares?
Aww.
I
I'm
cares.
so sorry, Madeline.
Have you seen his Instagram page?
Yeah, he actually does have an Instagram page.
Let's wake up and we'll face
crazy.
this together.
They just couldn't call it that in this game because, you know, copyright.
Right.
They have custom art on there. It's really nice. Anyway.
No,
What?
not yet.
Devil damn it, woman.
Well, come on. There's bad stuff everywhere.
We're under the
The bad
sea.
things.
I want to set things right first.
Too stubborn to quit.
What do you mean?
Hey, friend.
What do you mean, friend
We
Lucy?
settle it in Splatoon 2.
And look, the dream's getting more vibrant.
The bird.
Oh.
It's trapped here because of me.
Oh, I didn't notice that. You're right.
Oh, and you're right, Madeline. We gotta set the bird free.
Literally.
We need to help it escape before we leave.
I like how it's
I
just,
got here!
I like how we
For
saw
anyone
it,
wanting to be stuck like this.
we saw it go off screen earlier, and then it pans
It's just
over
been here
like
the
an
whole time.
inch, and it's still there.
Yep.
You're right.
Now that's what I love to call dark comedy.
Well,
Let's do it.
The remnant of Granny that's stuck with Madeline is basically stuck here as long as she's stuck in the past.
But as soon as we're done, we need to wake up.
deal.
This place is so weird. I want to go home.
Also, for the record, folks, I don't think she's in a coma. She's just, having a
She's
nice
dreaming.
Right.
So, with that said, it's time for us.
Their
I
dreams,
almost died there.
like a lot of people go like, but dreams don't last that long. No, dreams can last as long as they want. In fact, there are some dreams that feel like they have been years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, we are finally working again with Madeline.
Is this the
Finally.
one?
But
Wait,
no,
wait,
but-
wait. Is this the one
Is
you
this the
showed?
level you
No,
showed
not
us?
yet, not yet. This is we have a while before we get to that part. But
This
I'm
is
gonna say right now,
basically the climax of the level, though.
and unfortunately, Madeline is here to help us, but only with her jump boost. We actually cannot do a double boost without
Oop.
getting the double gems yet. So we
Oh,
still
wow.
have our single boost.
Well, it makes
We'll
sense
also,
because she's trying to help us along, but she can't help us in multiple places.
I'm also gonna say this song right here. Please look up this song. This is the last song in the game. It is my favorite song ever because of as you listen to it in the background we're talking, how it develops the more of these levels we complete. And that is a new technique, the bird boost, where think of it like Madeline boost, except it goes horizontally.
Oh.
I see that even the bird's helping us for a change.
Well, I mean,
We
the
gotta
bird's
do this
helping you
together.
as long as you're helping it.
Oh, shoot.
Ah,
Now
Okay,
that
one
was
more
an
time.
insult.
Remember, it's all psychological.
But yeah, this song here is probably my favorite one because of how it progresses the further we go into this big finale.
It evolves.
yeah.
Yeah, the music swells. It's
It evolves while the stage crumbles.
A choir
the
gets
music
involved
is
at one point.
evolving.
It's crazy.
Dun, dun,
Nuts.
dun,
Ooh.
dun, dun, dun,
No, not that
No.
Pokemon stuff. But I find it funny
Sorry.
too. Okay, jump, and then
As a side note, you know, like, since he brought up for Pokemon, what do you guys
Yeah.
think of the recent Pokemon Sword and Shield news?
And...
You know, just to take this video a little bit further.
No, I just...
mean,
okay, can I just say, I'm sorry, I have to complain about this again. So,
Oh, boy,
this,
here we go.
No, this game is, we decided to get rid of Mega Evolutions, to reintroduce Mega Evolutions.
Mega Evolutions.
yeah, and once again, and I agree with a lot of people who says that if we get something where Charizard is the only one to get a form again, and Venusaur and Blastoise take the back seat again, I'm gonna be kind of ticked.
I mean,
'Cause
to
like
be
Blastoise
fair,
more.
I remember when X and Y first launched, the only Mega Evolution available from Hoenn was Blaziken.
Oh, not too fast.
Yeah, but...
Like,
That
there
is
was
fair.
no Sceptile Swampert, it was
But that's
just the
but
one.
that's because Blaziken, like, they're just testing the waters for the other megas. Like probably
boy.
probably the Mega Blaziken was finished by that point, and they decided to include it in the game while they're working.
That,
on,
or it's because it's one of, I think it's Ken Sugimori's, or at least one of his favorite starter Pokemon.
yeah. No, hit.
Fair.
Fun fact: do you want to know
Got
what
it.
his actual favorite Pokemon is?
Poliwhirl?
Dunsparce?
Yeah, no, Poliwhirl.
Oh, I thought it was Dunsparce.
I wish it. I wish
What's
it's
a
Dunsparce.
Dunsparce?
Hey, I love Dunsparce. It's stupid
I do
but
too.
cute. It's based off of
So-
Tsuchinoko, and I'm happy about that.
It's a
So,
fat,
James.
small snake.
So James, now that you're seeing this, does any of this look worth it so far?
No.
If I was playing this on assist mode, sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, does assist mode help with the bottomless pits?
Oh yeah. Lets you basically fly. And it also gives you infinite dashes.
Huh.
Oh, this is gonna be
Maybe
fun.
that said, I should try
Hey,
it.
Inkling. I mean, yeah, I think with this, I think the game is approachable because of those features. Dash.
Which is nice, but it's just I kind of hate that. I'm one of those people that also appreciate that if like being able to actually do all this stuff without the need of a guide. But unfortunately, this is like one of those cases where unless you're like really into the whole speed running tactics of this game, then just it's pure hell.
Yeah, I just
But I
hate
will
how
say- oh, jeez.
I just hate how long it goes and how precise it requires you to be. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah, like right there.
Like
right
honestly,
there.
I feel like this kind of shit. If this shit had a life system, it'd be far worse than like say the Ghost and Goblins
Oh
trilogy combined.
Christ.
But I will say, okay, so first off, Silver Lining, we are in the final chapter now. Dash down.
We're in the final chapter,
Don't-
but
don't wanna
not the
get thrown
final
into those-
stretch.
Don't want to get thrown into the lightning. We're almost at the final stretch, and I'll narrate what I have to do for that. Just if you let me.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Was that?
Sorry, mate. Knocked my water bottle over.
Dang it.
Oh, no worries. I thought that was really going.
I can't handle it anymore.
But yeah, if you will allow me to do one last little like rant thingies, once we get to that final room, I'm going to narrate everything I have to do in order because that is once we get to that point, that is no joke the longest room in the entire game
With no
And-
checkpoints whatsoever.
with no checkpoints. Hey
Oh,
James,
there's James.
Oh yeah. When did you record this?
this was like it was on a Saturday like about definitely like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was around the time Banjo came out though.
Then that would
23.
that would explain why I was
Yeah.
probably.
How did you do that?
I think that was actually a glitch because I looked up later and that's not how you're supposed to do that, but that's just how I learned how to do that section.
But you know what? Fuck it, it worked.
And now the developers are even more angry.
Well, no, wait.
There
They say that's like.
isn't. I'll say I will say that's an example of I made that a lot harder than it needed to be though.
Okay.
So yeah, that's not too bad. Okay.
Well,
Keep
the
these
background
blocks.
better explains that it's a dream.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I
if
see
you
some
guys,
beds,
if you
I see
guys-
some...
No, if you guys also notice, the black hole is getting bigger.
I just
And
realized-
stronger.
Notice that.
I just
Go ahead,
realized
James.
something. Mind if I make a comparison to another particular IP that I've sort of been hearing about lately, possibly getting a revival soon?
What?
that?
Sure.
Klonoa.
Damn!
Oh yeah, Klonoa is possibly getting a revival soon.
But basically what we're going through right now, it's the Song of Rebirth.
Oh
There's literally a
no.
portal right there that's ready to suck Battle-Light in once she's done with her thing.
You know, we
Also,
say
I
that.
don't want to
Oh,
go.
We
And
say
also, as you're
Klonoa-
probably hearing... Go ahead, Hype.
I was about to say, you say Klonoa's getting a revival. Watch it turn out just to be a Switch port of the remake.
Honestly,
Oh,
no. I
no.
wouldn't. I feel like that might be what it is, because I do recall hearing that it's basically Namco followed a trademark for a couple of these Encore titles, and one of them was labeled Klonoa Encore.
Oh my
and
God.
Believe it or, and if I'm not mistaken, when Katamari
I can't
Reroll
even
was
concentrate on the foreground anymore.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, but as I was saying, when Katamari Reroll was being released, that one in Japan, that's called Katamari Encore. So
I
that
say that
pretty
just
much-
because the hole is so big.
The only thing
No,
that
I
makes
hear
me
ya.
wonder if it'll even be like just a port of the Switch version or not is also the fact that there's the other Encore releases that they've listed were for Splatterhouse and this one Wangnan Paradise thing that it's some other obscure Japanese IP from Namco. Oh, and freaking Mr. Driller.
Not going to lie, I really want... Like, if we're getting a Klonoa remake, please let it be the second game, because we already got the first game.
Honestly, I just want a Klonoa 2 Encore in general, just because, if anything, it'll actually make Klonoa 2 more accessible than it is currently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
hell,
stupidly
you also
rare
record
for,
that game off an Elgato.
And also, while we're getting to this point, if we could actually just speak quiet for just a few minutes, not a few minutes, a few seconds.
Sorry.
No, just a few seconds, because, no, I was going to say just a few seconds, because, again, the music has really started to pick up, and again, it is easily one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so nice.
Gotta go for that three-pointer shot,
Also-
Madeline.
And also, I think we're getting close to the final room in which I will have my long little bits of what you have to do. Catch up to it. Oh crap! Oh, we have to race
jeez.
that sucker.
Fuck.
We
You
have to
missed
catch.
the
We have to
train,
catch up to that.
Madeline. Now what?
We have
Help
to
me,
catch
Birdie.
up to that. Wave dash. Wave dash.
Oh.
We gotta catch up to him.
Dang it!
Come to
You
Yeah,
done
it
failed.
gets faster each time, I noticed.
Oh!
Got it.
Oh,
All right, we're almost there. Turn off the power.
And...
This is it.
This is the
crap.
final room.
this is it. We're almost out of here.
So listen well after Seely does her thing.
Let's do this for Granny.
Note that this is the last checkpoint of the game. Grab the jelly glider, hold down, hit that guy from the bomb. Okay, I'm gonna die here, probably.
Where are you?
Oh, wait, nope. Oh, I caught it.
Oh,
Nope.
you saved yourself.
Oh, now
but
you are.
it disappeared. Okay,
Nuts.
for realsies though, here we go. Dash into the glider, drop into it so I catch it like a bomb, then use it to blast again. Throw this guy so it goes over the disintegration field, then jump up, glide down, hold down so I can throw it over another disintegration field to Madeline boost up, grab it, bounce again, throw it so that it can bounce ahead of these guys so I can catch it again. Dash into this bounce platform. I'm going to have to make a big jump to get a bird boost. Got to catch another jelly glider. Once again, no checkpoint still. Then drop down, throw this so that I can hit those spring platforms down there so I can catch it again. And with that, congratulations, you are now halfway through. Now we're
I'm
gonna start
sorry,
going
wait.
up.
Oh, damn.
Hold up and left and down because you can control your glide a bit because of how much wind there is. So
Are we playing a
Starbucks
video
you
game
do
or are
that.
we discussing nuclear fusion
thank
right
God
now?
that glider is infinite.
yes.
Oh,
And
by
what was
the
that,
way,
James?
see those platforms around there? That's all
yeah, that's
factored
part of
in
the
when you're trying to
moonberry.
get the moonberry that I mentioned last
Yeah,
time.
which I'm not. Go around those guys. Then we're gonna glide up here, and this is the trickiest part for me to get consistently. Throw it so it hits the doorbell. Grab another boost. Go right, and then go left. Grab this guy. We're gonna bounce him down so I can use this puffer bone. Puffer bomb.
Puffer bone?
Golden feather.
How long did this take you to get?
Probably 45 minutes. Then jump over here, get these spring platforms. Originally, it took me like 3 hours to do this the first time ever. Then we're going to need to grab this jelly glider. We are near
No,
the end now.
I meant this room alone.
Catch it! Oh, oh no. This takes like 5 minutes, I think, normally. Okay, grab this jelly glider. Continue this jelly glider train, and we're almost done.
There it
We
is.
need to make sure we catch the bird. Get it! Bird boost, Madeline boost, do a couple more of these little chains back to back, get the golden feather, and keep it going, and with that, it's done.
Say goodbye to her for me.
Jesus Christ. The game shrugged there.
Yeah.
Chapter 9.
Even the
is
game
complete.
can't believe you did it.
I sounded southern there and I didn't mean to.
It's okay. It's insane. And yeah, we have one last cutscene, and that'll finally be it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, God,
fact,
my
if
eyes.
If you die consistently in that level, I think you do get a little text prompt saying from Madeline saying that this is impossible.
Granny!
Yeah, he was. Hey there, kiddo.
It's so great to see you. I didn't know what to do without you.
I knew plenty.
But you aren't real.
Yeah.
This is just a dream.
Has it really
Yeah,
been
this
used
did
to
come out
the
of
commentary?
So what? That didn't stop you from coming all this way. You finally found me, and now you get that it's just a dream. Quit making excuses and say what you need to say.
That's Granny, alright.
I'm sorry that I didn't come to your funeral. I couldn't do it. I just shut down.
That sounds familiar. Oh, hang on, Matt. What do I care who showed up to that thing? I'm dead. Funerals are for all you suckers stuck living without me.
Oh, wow.
I love this character.
Pulling no bombs.
Thank you for looking out for me on the mountain. You helped me so much, and I really miss you.
But it's just a dream.
What am I supposed to do now?
I think it's just her reaching her own closure, I think.
Just keep going like nothing happened? Like you were gone forever.
Is that Granny's spirit, or is it just a projection from Madeline's mind?
I always feel.
I'm so
I think
sorry,
it makes
guys.
sense
I'm
for it to be
actually
a
crying.
And
Oh.
finally,
By the way, really quick, I just
Look up.
looked it up. Our commentary is over a year old. We released it back
Wow.
in April of last year.
Jeez.
Damn.
It has been a long
hang on.
time.
A video call.
Oh, hi, Theo.
It's
Now
a
you're
cat!
up, James.
There she is.
Theo.
Look at that
Long time
cat.
no see, Strawberry.
Wait, look at the cat
Yeah.
in this monitor.
I see it.
It's so
Hey,
cute.
Theo.
Yes, kitty. Hi, kitty.
It's been forever.
I also noticed that Madeline has an LGBTQ flag up behind her monitor.
Mm-hmm.
You went off the grid. What happened
Wait.
to you? Yeah,
look
you
at
can
the
it's
little
right
Sorry
behind
for
the
not responding
keyboard.
to your messages.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's just
see it. Or answering your calls.
And she's also got some meds there on the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a strawberry mug.
Or replying to your emails. I kind of had a breakdown when Granny died. And then I felt weird messaging you.
Yeah, I can relate.
Granted, this is what depression combined with loss does to you.
I thought maybe you were mad at me for disappearing.
Theo cannot be mad even if he tried.
Well, he has
It's
his
no
moments,
longer
but not to that point. Yeah, I know you.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured
no
the
worries.
funeral might have triggered your anxiety. NBD.
I don't know what. I
No
don't know
big
what
deal.
NBD means.
No big
No big
Oh,
deal.
no big deal. Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
yeah,
Okay,
that's a new one for me. Next
I
time, at least just let me know you're still alive.
need to disable the notifications next time I record
You really
something.
should.
Or just
I
use a
do that
different,
from now
or
on.
just use a different account altogether. That's what I do.
True.
Feeling any better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm finally starting to come to terms with it.
I am happy that this proves that they still kept in touch. So after.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When I first met Granny, I thought she was crazy.
I think there's actually there's an Instagram photo of them actually visiting for a little while.
There is.
That's
Then I-
right, yeah,
but then
on
I
Theo's
got to know
Instagram.
her.
I guess we could just slap it on the screen, like, right here.
And I
I'll
thought
put
she
it-
If
was
Logan can
mean.
find it.
Yeah.
But she knew what I needed to hear, and she really helped me. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too. I honestly thought she'd live forever.
She is too stubborn to die. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to show you something.
Oh yeah, really
Sorry
cool
about that.
lore
Lucy
thingy
was
here.
barking because it was time to put the other puppies to bed.
No worries,
Oh?
Matt. No worries, hype. Oh,
Remember
Happy
how I told
sick,
you my
Richard.
grandpa went to Celeste Mountain when he was younger?
oh yeah.
Well, I was going through some of his old stuff with Alex.
Oh, his sister.
Yeah.
Oh, they made up.
And check out this photo I found.
Check it.
Okay.
Dun dun!
Ooh.
It's Granny.
Is that Granny with your grandpa?
Granny and
shit.
Grampy.
She looks so much like you.
Ew, that's amazing. It looks like they were friends.
Again,
Yeah,
hope,
sure.
I hope this leads to a prequel.
Just like us.
Aww.
Yeah.
It really sucks that they're gone.
But hey, in some way they're together again.
Also, I love how she looks exactly like Madeline and nobody brings it up.
Yeah. No, we just did. I said something about
Well,
that.
yeah, I did.
No, I'm talking about the characters.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure deep down they just really
That
care about
is
the fact
nice.
that, well, they know what they look like when they're younger. And
And
there you have
Celia,
it.
you ready for the last mind blow that this game can throw at you? This photo here confirms one thing for us: that Granny's real name is Celia.
Huh.
How's
Up,
that?
up.
In the lower right, there's a signature that says Celia and Carlos.
Oh!
Look
Oh,
at
wow.
all
I
There's
the
didn't
all
know
my
this.
tests.
All the death!
Ah.
All the death!
And that's
Oh
just
my
probably
God!
not his first playthrough.
I wonder if
Yeah,
there's like
so-
secretly a global counter for everybody who's played this level and everybody that's died on it.
I wonder. But yeah, who would have? Yeah, that's it. Granny's real name is Celia. And I thought, wow, this freaking game just kept messing with our heads.
And they don't
Wow.
stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
You know, it really is
Wait,
nice to know what
wait,
Celia will
wait,
look like when she
wait,
gets
does
older.
that mean Celeste Mountain? So, was Celeste Mountain named after her, or was she named after Celeste Mountain?
I don't. I
neither?
doubt it. I don't think so because Celeste Mountain is a.
It's an actual landmark.
It is an actual landmark, just a little bit west of Washington.
Yep.
Okay.
So it is a
Yeah,
real
sure,
place.
sure.
Oh,
Which
I
makes sense.
see it now. I see it. I had to go
Yeah.
back in the video, but I saw it.
Oh yeah, yeah, in the lower right there. But yeah.
Yeah.
So with that said, that should, I hope, officially conclude everything that we do with Celeste. It once again, I think the game truly delivered on making its own I love that it was able to. I mean, because it's definitely not the first difficult platformer out there. You have I
of
Want
course.
Guy, Super Meat Boy,
No.
but I think this game did so much to really create a unique to make it stand out from all the others, which I love.
But I do still think what we said earlier does need to be attested. They hid all this cute little bit of lore again in probably one of the most painfully hard platforming challenges ever devised.
Grow
Absolutely.
up.
But no, absolutely, I agree. Icky, what do you think?
I don't like it.
It made me cry.
It made me
And,
cry
Matt,
in
how
more
about you?
ways than one.
And Matt, how about you?
Well, I'm just chilling here, doing something very easy now, fighting the ultimate boss in a Dragon Quest game.
Yeah, you don't
making
have to.
Make it much
So we're
easier.
still chilling.
I mean,
No,
I
that-
want to chill.
Fighting my inner demons on a fucking ice-covered mountain.
I'm fighting my inner demons. No big deal.
Make it end.
I just realized I had my mask off this whole time. It's like, Zoink, Scoob, we went through some hell and back, didn't we?
Like zoink squad.
So with that said, I'm probably gonna end off here. I gotta go get some. I need some dinner after all that.
We
mess.
gotta go eat.
Yeah,
But
I
with-
skipped a snack. I gotta go eat dinner myself.
Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. And yeah, if that was to be the end of Celeste, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine. I appreciate them adding something. Just yeah, maybe tone it down a little bit. Maybe you could have maybe removed half of those rooms and nobody would have complained.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye, and remember to chill.
Wow!